So here's an unknown fact nobody cares about. I have a third moniker, or alias, or nickname, whatever it is. I produce music under DJ Chariot, and I only have one vinyl release that I put out maybe 2-3 years ago at this point, so it's been a while. The reason I use so many different monikers is because, for example, DJ Chariot lets me focus in on just this analog techno sound, kind of the same way I don't really like multitasking. I'm more of a monotasker, not sure if that's a word. And this just lets me focus in on analog, fast, and drums. Like, that's really it. Really simple tool style tracks. VCF, all samplers, Ricky Tinez, kind of a bit of more house music hybrid stuff. I mean, Ricky Tinez is just a shortened version of Enrique Martinez, Ricky Tinez. And yeah, DJ Chariot, haven't done a record in a while, so let's hopefully try to make one. Let's see how this goes. Let's jump into it. All right, so for this setup, pretty simple. I got the Drumbrute Impact here running MIDI clock into the Avalon, and that's really it. Just thinking that everything's going into the 414. In terms of what you are hearing, this is a 4-track cassette recorder, tape deck, whatever you want to call it, and right now it's just serving the purpose as my mixer. So I just have 1 and 2, basically 1, 2, and then 3 is the effects return from the pyramids, and that's on effects end 1. So if I turn up like effects end 1, it'll basically send the impact over to the pyramids, or if I turn it up on channel 2, it'll send this over there, and I have a mix control on it on channel 3. And that basically just allows me to have a little bit more control over the sound, and if I want to do weird feedback stuff with it as well in the longer run, I guess you can say. So like I said, what you're hearing is not the cassette. I just have the cassette because I eventually am going to record this song. And this song, I'm probably not going to finish the entire thing in this video. That'll probably take way too long, but I'll get the general idea and then I can kind of hash it out from there. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with some drums. I love this thing, by the way, the Impact. I have the Drumbrute regular version. And man, this kick and the hats, they fixed a lot of good things on this. I really like the way this sounds. I'm at 126. Like I was saying earlier, DJ Chariot's a lot faster and a little harder, more analog based. These are all analog. I guess you can say the tape's analog. This is DSP, but whatever. Kick. That's cool. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Now that we got that, let's just get the bass down. Color that up. There we go. That'll work. So what's tight is I can go color here and then I can add it, right? Yeah, there it is. Cool. Basic is done. Let's see. Extend that. Cool. So now we got 2 bars of that, and I'll say, what do I want to do now? Actually, you know what? We'll leave it at that for now. Turn this decay down a little bit. Focusing on this. This is super simple. Just hit record. Cool. Take that a little shorter. Cool. So that's that first pattern. I'm going to copy that pattern over to 2, pattern 2. Cool. Now we're there. I'll take this open hat. All right. We got 2 bars. So, yo, these hats sound so much better. Dude, this right here. So this here, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and extend this. I'll go section 2, 2 bars. So it was What's tight is I can go back and see what these notes were. So it was this one here and that one. Oops, too low. Dope. Yes. Cool. You see these little markers right here? It's kind of the sweet spot I found. Ignore that plane flying overhead. Alright, let's go ahead and copy this pattern onto 3. Cool, so now let's go to pattern 3. Alright, let's get the drums a little more interesting, because this is cool, but it's a little basic, right? Take the kick. Do this could be broken up a little. Oh, that would be cool if we just went. Yes, that's dope. Erase this. And let's turn quantize off. I missed it. Erase the hat. Let's do it on every other. Alright, watching this back, I'm starting to realize that making music is pretty boring to watch. So, to save you a ton of time, I'll give you the gist of it. Long story short, made a pattern, messed up that pattern, tried to recover it, couldn't, lost inspiration, turned on the effects pedal, gained inspiration, and carried on. Alright, back into it. One of my favorite things is effects, right? So if I just turn up 1 and activate this. See how crazy that sounds? Just wait till you hear it with a kick. Ready to blow your ears out? Damn. Throw this back in. Listen to that. Right there. That just changed the entire song. It went from this super boring whatever to something actually pretty sick, because this adds enough movement to the mundane pattern that I'm making here to kind of create just like a little bit of just some movement, some general movement that is super useful when it comes to creating patterns, especially when it comes to house music and techno, because it's like you want to have enough of the same rhythm that people start to lose their mind. I mean, this is my mentality when I come to making tracks. I like making a lot more Tool style songs where it's really easy to mix. It's pretty repetitive and in a sense predictable, but that's a dangerous word because that sounds like a bad thing. But I kind of like that because people can really get into the groove of something, but there's something kind of always happening that your body picks up on, but your ears might not, or you might not be able to pinpoint what's going on. So something like this is really good to add a little bit of movement. You know what? I'm gonna just stick to my guns. Let's just do this. Copy 5. Go to 5. Now we're here on 5. We need this to be solid, really pumping, right? Maybe filter B. And we'll go here, clear that, envelope section 16, and I'm gonna just envelope, we'll make this to 6. Yeah, now we're cooking with fire. Alright, so if this pattern's cool, I'm gonna copy this pattern to 6, not make that mistake, go to 6, go to symbol. times. Ooh, there it is. Got the feedback. So this I would just perform live. Let's get really gnarly. Oh my god, this is so sick. Let's add some randomness to this kick. That'll really beat this thing up. Mute it for a second. Dial this in. Turn the resonance down, get really bassy. Yep, there it is. That's it. Yep. Damn. I might just have to release this as is. Straight from the H4n. Hold it, hold it. Dude, that randomness. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps again. This is too tight. And then break it down like this. Let's get this one a little quieter. Play this little. There it is. Just let it sit real quick. That. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, there it is. Bringing it back in. Man, this is too sick. This is what DJ Chariot's about. see if I can build this up without messing it up, and then we'll call it a day. And I want to just solo the kick. Yep, nailed it. Yep. There it is. So this is tight because you can get new rhythms just by moving this. Too far. Pop it up a little. Give it a little bounce. So then I want to turn everything down here. So then I can build it up myself. Bring that cymbal in. Now that that's soloed, gotta build all this stuff back up. See how fucked up that is? And we're back. Go all out. Then bring it down. Let it build up again. Let's see if I can do this correctly. I want to change it to 3 steps and just solo the kick. I'm gonna just end the track right here. Shorten it up. Pull that feedback a little bit. Yep. Oh, I want to continue so bad, but I gotta pull this back. Anyway, yo, I hope you found this video helpful. Didn't really do anything helpful, it just kind of jammed. But yeah, that's kind of me and my process for making a track when it comes to the DJ Chariot side of my monikers, my many monikers or aliases, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, ton of fun. Thank you, Arturia, for sending me this Drumbrute Impact. I've been wanting to check it out for a long time. It is so worth it because this kick, these hats, that clap on a system like in a club, my god, this thing sounds insane. Anyway, you already know the drill. Share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace. I'll catch y'all soon.